So welcome to this video on the 2014 Tech Graphics Ordinary Level Question B2. So the graphic shows the logo for Super Rugby League. The logo is based on circles on an ellipse. The curve ABCD is elliptical. AC is the major axis and is 120 millimeters long. OB is half the minor axis and is 40 millimeters long. Draw the given ellipse and complete the logo shown all constructions. So I'm just going to recap on how we're going to do the ellipse. We're going to set our compass to 40 and we're going to draw our minor circle in. Then we're going to set our compass to 60 and we're going to draw our major circle in. So our major circle in. Now, this is the major axis. AC is the major axis. And then this is the minor axis. So OB is half of it there. Now we're going to divide our circles up into 60, 30. So we have our circles divided up into 60, 30, and then where our division lines hit the major circle, we're going to go parallel to the minor axis. So I'm going to do that now. So where our division lines hit the major circle, we're going to go parallel to the minor axis towards the major. So here they are there. Where they're hitting the major circle, the big one, we're going parallel to the minor axis towards the major axis. Now, where the division lines hit the minor circle, we're going parallel to the major axis away from the minor axis. So this is the direction we're going. And then these get points on the ellipse. So once we have the points here established, so students commonly get confused then when sketching in the curve. Here are the points. And then you can freehand sketch them in. So you can. So what's very important for students to know is A is a point on the curve, C is a point on the curve, and D is a point on the curve. This is what students commonly do that I'm going to highlight in red. Look, they sketch these, they think D isn't a point, they think that one's a point there. All the points on the big circle are points. That's what a lot of students get lost on thinking. No, it's 2 points on the major circle and 2 points on the minor circle. So it should have been going in there. Right. I want to start that. I'm just going to pause and start that. So my compass now set to 40 for my minor circle. I have my compass now set to 60 for my major circle. I'm going to divide my circles up into 60, 30. So into the pizza slices. Now I'm going to label my axes. So this, in this question, this is the major axis. major circle, minor circle, minor axis. So this is point A, C, O, B, B, sorry, not B, there's B, there's D. Right, so where the division lines hit the major circle, we're going to go parallel to the minor towards the major axis. So that's them lines done. Right, where the division lines hit the minor circle, we're going to go parallel to the major, away from the minor axis. Now, there's our points on ellipse. And I will freehand sketch them in now. So I'm going to untape my sheet. I'll just pause while. Right, and I'm going to sketch them points in. So D to A, as neat as I possibly can. I'll darken them in later. Now, so the next part I'm going to do is the, what you call it, construction around the rugby ball here. So we've radius 8 arcs here, and then we have this curve here that's a quadrant of a circle. So we don't know where the center point is yet. It's radius 30, so the distance from D to the center point must be 30. Has to be 30. Okay, and it has to be straight above D. So we're simply going to measure up 30 straight above D, and we're going to swing in our arc, right? And then we can draw our radius 80 arc, so we can, as we go around. And then to find out where this one is, alright, this straight line, we're simply going to go across from here, and then if we do it on the bottom, so if we do it on the bottom of it as well, the bottom half, if you go straight up where it hits this outer circle radius 80, that's the straight line there. The same over here, if you go down from your center point, go across, see the center point is across 40, you get that section there. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going up 30 from D and down 30 from B. So up 30 from D and down 30 from B. And then down 30 from B. straight up then from B, or D rather. There's the center point, and straight down, there's the center point. The radius of the big circle is 80, so I'm going to mark out 80. Bring my compass, then go across further with that line running through the center point. Now have to draw this point through here, so the center point through there. So it's a little bit incorrect in what I was saying. It's more than, there's a quadrant there, but the radius 30 is going to go up a bit, it's going to go on longer. It's going to be in that area there. So there's the POC, point of contact. POC, point of contact. So there we go. Then down here. Okay, and as I was saying then, to get this portion here, I'm going to go straight up from that vertex there. I'm going to go straight up here and let it touch the circle. So you can heavy there. I'm going to heavy in until I touch the ellipse, and then over here I'm going to do the same thing, go down there, and from here I'm going to heavy in until I touch the ellipse. Now I'm going to get my compass and heavy in the radius 80 arcs. Right, all we have left then is to do our little stitches on the ball. So the stitches, right, we don't know how wide they are. They're, in total there's 30 in the height, so it's safe to assume it's 5 above the centre and below 5. So we're going to mark a line 5 above the centre and 5 below the centre, and then we're going to mark another line up 10 from that 5, another line 10 below that 5 there. Now where these lines here cross the diagonals, that's the width there, that's half the width rather. Okay, and you can do then down below where it crosses the diagonal, that's the second half of the width. And that's how you get them. So I'm going to go up 5, below 5, and then 10 from both 5s. So where that line marks the diagonal running through the POCs, the point of contacts, there's the first point on one corner of the rectangle. Here's the second point here. Careful not to mix it up with one of the divisions of the circles. So there's the stitches there, and now I'm just going to heavy in the ellipse and then we're done. So there we're done. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.